So we are live streaming now. So welcome, Sumathi. Welcome to the conversation. And I'm really happy to host you today. And this is, I guess is this the first live on Facebook for you?
Yeah, I've done my live earlier as part of my as a trainer or whatever, but not with this kind of thing is the first time.
Awesome. So welcome, Dr. Sumathi, and this is the Real Entrepreneur Show. So those of you who are watching me for the first time, I'm Ranjini Sanjay. I'm a business strategist. And today we have Dr. Sumathi, and she's a happy woman, happy mind coach. And Sumathi, tell us a little bit about you, your professional life, your personal life, your education. Where are you from? So that the audience can get related.
So hi, everybody. Very good evening. And first of all, I want to thank you, first of all, Ranjini, for this great opportunity to share my journey with everyone here. So about myself, I'm from past 20 years, I've been into as a psychologist, practicing psychology in Chennai. So apart from that, now I've stepped into the past 5 to 6 months into online coaching as a happy woman mind coach. So apart from this, I also offer as a trainer and a certified mindfulness coach. So I offer training programs for companies and other enterprise, everything, schools, colleges as well. And about my personal life, my family is like my husband and my daughter and my son. My daughter is in Dubai. She has 2 children. So I have 2 beautiful grandchildren. I love to be my, the grandmother when I forget myself. And my son is just now married and he's running his play school in Chennai.
Wow, wonderful. So this is amazing. Like, you've been a therapist for a long time. You've been a trainer. And why did you choose coaching? What is that, behind choosing a coaching career?
Definitely, I would say, I'm just wondering why I'm sitting here, because it was less like a flow state, I don't know how it happened, because I was no idea I'll be a coach. It was a divine call, I would say. Just life took me, but I was having a vision for me, and maybe that was one reason I'm here today. Because being as a psychologist in my clinic, I was, more experienced, and I didn't think of I'll be stepping into online coaching. I never thought in my dream, but I don't know how I'll land up here. Definitely, I'm not clear at all, but it just happened like that, So, but one thing clear is that burning desire, maybe that could be the reason I'm here today, because I always wanted to reach out to more number of people and share my knowledge and my expertise and my energy to everyone. That was something always there within me. So that could be a reason where in this profession, this online coaching could be a channel for me to, be the person, the persona that I am actually. Because in my clinic, it is more therapeutic, where people come in at the verge of their treatment, when they're broken completely, when they are fully victimized and everything. So I have to be, more specific to give them a psychotherapy kind of in the one-to-one session. That is something different, but this is something more of, maybe I could say, a health positive psychology, where I touch upon lives of women in all walks of life. So this is entirely different for me.
Wonderful. So I understand, like, coaching is I think many of them have heard, like, for me, again, coaching was not a career, like, I will be a coach one day. It was never like that.
Yeah.
It just happened. And, I think we are at the right place at the right time. And at the universe says, or we get a signal, or intuitively we feel, yeah, this is the best thing to do. Amazing. But having said that, you already have a decade-long career maybe more than a decade-long career as an entrepreneur. Yes. So how is it for you, for being an entrepreneur? How has life been?
Yeah, definitely it was my comfort zone, I would say, because I know very well 20 years back, I knew Sumathi was not a person who could be, in a kind of a situation where I could go to a job or something. I knew very well about my personality. So I chose to be an entrepreneur, where I started my Neha Foundation is a center where we offer training, as well as I have my training hall and everything and my clinic set up. So that was never looking back. There was no looking back at all, because It was a one-man show where I used to offer, even after some time, I used to offer internship. So it was a decision solely by myself. But I was prepared for any kind of repercussions or any consequence because I'll be the responsibility. So I was
Yeah.
prepared for that. So I feel myself that I'm so confident and courageous enough, to be an entrepreneur. That is what the quality which we need. So when I look back now, I see that yes, I have an entrepreneurship skill. But the only thing is, it comes under the kind of being a professional, as a
Yeah.
doctor. But
Yeah.
otherwise, I have been entrepreneur kind of because my background of my family is a business family. So now
Oh,
I realize that how it has been inborn like kind of me. So I think I'm really thankful and very grateful that I followed my intuitive, to be to chosen to become this journey, to chosen this journey.
wonderful. So I know personally you're doing a lot of things like, you have an NGO, you've been in therapy, as a therapist for a long time. Now you're coaching women and you're already investing in a lot of training and development, not just for yourself, for others also. So tell us like, what at this moment, what is the service that you offer? And what is the kind of programs that are available for people? And also tell us who are the people who are the right fit for this?
You mean to say the online coaching, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the first thing is there are three levels that I have. First level that is I offered recently was unleash the confident mom within you in 3 weeks. And this was a very great success, I would say,
Yeah.
because I've completed 2 batches, and 99% I found that I would say 100% because all the the feedback that I got and the result that I saw was the mom were able to really shift their identity and their from being a helpless or a victim to become more calm. They can feel the power. This is what I got the feedback. So this was possible only because even I had been in that kind of a state in my life and how I transformed. So I gave my experience as well as my expertise to those women there. So I'm so happy about it. So now the next level I've been working on is, which is going to offer very soon, is the Happy CEO Mom, which is about not just about a position. CEO is a position where it's a kind of leadership, a kind of 100% accountable and responsible. It's a powerful position where you take all the responsibilities for whatever you are like. So that kind of CEO means, it means that the women has the intrinsic power for her to run the family as well as her life.
Wow.
So this second level is about her becoming emotionally, mentally independent. Because a lifelong, a traditional and evolutionary history we take up, we see that women are always been the men are always the breadwinners, and the women take care of the home. It is nothing wrong or right, I'm telling. It's just a cultural kind of conditioning. But now the whole scenario has changed recently for the past 10 years, and the women are also coming up, the different positions, and therefore the role identity is also getting shuffled. So in that case, I feel that if a women is the CEO of the whole family, like how a company is run by a CEO as a woman, that company thrives well. That is what research says about, I don't know the number of statistics, but I read it recently, a research where about there are about 20-30% increase in the productivity of the company when the CEO is a woman. So
Wow.
this is something, so this is something great to know, because women are more, they use a true brain than men. I'm not telling, I'm not discounting men. It is something inborn, talent of the women, because they use more of the emotional brain also. And so for me, I believe that happy women, happy family. So if a woman is more content and happy, or not depending on the men, taxing the men, for them to bring the money or make me satisfy me, come on, make me happy, because that is the biggest burden for men. That is what I found my experience of. Every man will come and sit pathetically in front of me telling, I'm not able to satisfy my wife. That is one of the guilt they carry. And that has been intrigued, like, towards society. So I've been seeing this. And now it's a time has come to shift that, I think women has to give the freedom for the men. You don't need the burden. We'll take care of ourselves. And one
Yeah.
thing is the secure, insecure, that is different. maybe the country, the world wise, I think that is different when we have to bring a change in the world level where a woman can walk through a street alone without anything. But here I'm going to start in the family level. A woman, when she feels more secure, and that forms a boundary for her, and then I think that is she become unstoppable. And I don't
Mm.
think anyone can come and harass. I mean, nothing could happen to her because that
Yeah.
emotional boundary is something which protects her from any harm for her. So that is
Mm.
what I want to create. The second level is about that, where I want to bring that CO of the that women in her, a more not a victim state, but a powerful state from her.
Wonderful, Sumati. I'm loving the progress that you're in and the kind of programs you're bringing for women. And as you rightly said, that victim, being in that victim stage has to go, and they have to tap into their power and be that leader that they inspire their children, their family, and that brings the connection and the prosperity in the family. So a happy woman, happy mom is definitely a happy family. So I completely, I buy that statement that you always say. Wonderful. So tell me, Sumati, what is, no, or maybe which social media platforms you're most active? So the women who wants to, be a partner in this journey with you, they can connect with you.
Yeah, of course. I think Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. These are three things I'm more active in. That specifically, I have this profile page in FB, and also my page, FB, same thing only, Sumathi Chandrasekaran. In FB page, it is Dr. Sumathi Chandrasekaran. And Instagram, it is Sumathi Chandrasekaran 4. It's a numerical 4. Sumathi Chandrasekaran 4, Instagram. And in LinkedIn also, it is Sumathi Chandrasekaran. So I am active in the three platforms. So anyone can connect if you want. You can just type in my name and you can just, join.
Yes. So all the women who want to be the CEOs in their life, in their families, she's the one. She's doing an amazing boot camp coming up now, a workshop for specially designed for women, how they can tap into their power and be happy in their life. A family depends on a happy mother, right? That's so beautiful. So tell me, Sumati, considering like the kind of work you're already doing, and what is the legacy that you will leave for the humanity to enjoy?
Yeah, see, I've been thinking about this. What I believe strongly is usually when you say legacy, they will say about maybe a kind of monetary or maybe I don't know. But here, what comes into my mind immediately is because I had seen my life both sides of the coin. Like till my age of 30, I've been a very pathetic victim, very pessimistic, and very unstable, emotional, and all kind of women. I've been there. So I've been wearing a cloak of both, right now. So I can identify myself both ways. So the thing is, I want to leave a legacy of an ordinary woman to an extraordinary woman. That every woman, first I want to start with my family. So my family and my generation to come, my grand generation, I want to know them. I want them to know that every woman also can create their own, own identity, and they can live their life that they love to, live. So that is the one thing I want to leave really. So it's not something big enough to achieve. No, yeah, it is possible. It is so simple like that. So changing your blueprint. If you change your blueprint, you are able to change your life. That is what I think that legacy I would like to live to every woman.
So you're fundamentally changing the programming, like how the women are conditioned in the legacy that you're creating, that women in the next generations will be like the powerful ones, right? And also talk about the vision you have for India. I think that's a powerful.
Of course, yeah, that is something which I've been till now. I'm just I don't know how it came again to mind. So it gets just downloaded from the universe. So basically, being as a mind expert, I got fascinated by mind. So I've been always every day I do learn half an hour at least about mind. So I've been I have been working on this, how to keep your mind as a friend, because the mind is always something which is like, like it's like a knife where if you don't use it properly, it will cut you. If you don't be very conscious like a knife, same with the mind, if you don't trained as my friend. Like you have to train it. You have to like it's a muscle, like in a brain. So once you train it, then it becomes a friend. It will remind you. It will be very loving to you. It will appreciate you inside. Or else, the mind normally, it will keep on criticizing you. Generally busy. So that kind of shift we have to bring in. So if my program which I'm offering, Happy Mind, Happy Life, throughout the media where I give my inputs, same way with my program and all my other online coaching, I would love to see a shift in the minds of people where I want to create a happy minds. So in this way, we can create a happy India, because this collective consciousness is what creates a country. So this consciousness is what decides even the economy of the country. If people are very happy enough, if people are very highly spirited, they are able to be more energetic and they're more productive also. And there's less absenteeism and less pay of loss of work job. So they are, there's a connect. So my vision is happy minds, happy India. So the India is now in 138th place, happiest country in the world actually rated. I would love to see India before my last breath, at least India to shift into the first 30th place. Through this, what the vision I have.
Yeah, I was so inspired. I remember when I was speaking with you, I think one of the clarity calls we were doing this, I was so moved by this vision that you have, and it's so beautiful. And I look forward, like people like you, and like you have seen it very closely, you have studied the mind very closely. You have been in life in both places, for a woman to be a victim and women to be powerful. And yes, she is the right person to guide you, help you through wherever you are, to live a life that you love and be happy. And this is so important, that people around you are so much dependent on your happiness, especially when you are a mom, your family depends on it. So a happy mother definitely creates a very happy and prosperity for the family. So thank you so much, Sumathi, for sharing all this wonderful information and your wisdom and your aspirations to create bringing India as a top happy nations.
Yeah.
And top, we dream of the powerful economy as India, and this will be one of the driving factors. So the happiness index. Thank you so much. So before we close, Sumathi, what is that message that you want to leave with the audience today?
I would say that the message that is, start living from inside to outside, not from outside to inside. See, we all live, based upon how people treat us and how others are, and then we start, living our life. So the message here is, I would like to say that you have a great spirit within the human spirit that you carry within you. All of us have, each of us have. So instead of, depending on or taking a decision based upon, yeah, it is very important to be observed, but still, just believe or try to connect with that inner power, the source power, the infinite intelligence within you. And that will guide you through to take whatever desire that you have in your life. That is the message that I want to leave. Another one I want to say, happiness is not a destination. It's a mindset. So that mindset is very important, that you have to train and develop that mindset. So in that way, I think you are able to connect with that inner source, and this inner source, the power, will guide you through the life that you love to live.
Wonderful. So rightly said, it's happiness is a choice, and you have every moment, this moment, to choose happiness, or be sad about it, or be, critical about it, or be whatever. But still, you have this power to choose it right now, and this will come only when you can tap into your inner power, right? Rather than looking at other people to come and make you happy.
And no one will
That's
come.
never.
Don't wait for anyone. We have to do for ourselves only.
Yes, you have to stand for your. Wonderful. Thank you so much, and I look forward to all your launches, Sumathi, and having another conversation soon about your client success stories. And I look forward to that. So thank you so much for sharing, being here.
Yeah, thank you so much for you also, Ranjini, to voice out my thoughts here loudly. and also make me to inspire also more. Thank you so much.
Yeah, definitely. You're going to inspire millions of women in our country that, we reach that, top, one of the, sought after countries to go, happiness index. Thank you
Thank you.
so much, dear. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.